Welcome to Station 1, come on in.
Hi, I'm Captain Tony Dragon. I'm the captain on Engine 1, and this is Firefighter Dave Marquez. We're going to give you a tour of PFA Station 1 today. Inside PFA Station 1 here, we have 3 apparatus. We have Engine 1, which is a pumper engine. We have Tower 1, which is a rescue ladder truck. And then we also have our North Battalion Chief stationed here. We have office spaces for each apparatus on opposite ends of the hallway. The battalion chief office down here, engine office and truck office down there. So this is the Engine 1 office here. This is where we do reports, catch up on any paperwork that we need to do. Every call that's generated does require some report writing, so we have computers for all of us. We have some memorabilia here. We are up at night quite a bit here at Station 1. We work the downtown area, so our logo is kind of the sleepless nights because we spend a lot of our hours here at the station not sleeping. Yeah, inside the station here, we also have a bunch of maps on the wall to help us familiarize ourselves with the area. This map right here is Station 1's district. So this area here is everywhere that Engine 1 responds to. Now we use AVL or satellite tracking, so we go with the closest unit, but it used to be just divided into station areas. So this was Engine 1's area. This map here is all of PFA's district, which is over 200 square miles, so pretty expansive. We also now we have on the screen up here, when we do get dispatched to a call, a map will also display where we're going on that screen so we can see it as we head out the door. We have some other offices here. The other crews also have offices. Inside here is our day room. We call it our day room. It's set up really like a living quarters, kind of like you would have at your house. We have recliners, we have a kitchen. If you notice in here, we have 3 refrigerators. We have 3 shifts of personnel, an A, B, and C shift. And we work 48-hour shifts. So right now we are C shift. We were here yesterday, we're here today. Tomorrow B shift comes in, and we each have our own refrigerator. Yeah, we live in here pretty much just like you would live at home. We're not sitting here watching TV usually during the daytime. Usually 9 to 5 we're busy, and then the evenings we kind of use it as our own time. This is our dining room table. We do eat all our meals together. When we get here at the beginning of each shift, we go to the store and we buy 3 meals that we can eat together. We eat at this table here. This table does have some significance. I would say around 10 years ago, the station was remodeled and this back portion was added on. But where this table now sits, there was a big tree here, and this table was actually milled from that tree. If you notice the bottom, I'll show you. One of our firefighters built it with fire hydrants as the legs. Scattered throughout the station, we have pictures of old fires, some pretty significant fires in our history that really have changed our culture. So you see some of that stuff on our walls. A lot of memorabilia throughout the Station 1. Hi, welcome to the workout room. This is where we work out when we're on duty. We are encouraged to do at least an hour a day of workouts, which we all do. Workouts vary from individual to individual. Some lift weights, we have some cardio equipment. I'll show you in the other room some other things. Every station at PFA has workout stuff and have some type of gym. They're all configured a little different, but for the most part, all the equipment's uniform throughout PFA. Yeah, displayed in our weight room are these title belts. We do fundraising activity where we have boxing matches against the police department. And so these represent some titles that we have where we have won those events. Pretty significant. In this other room here is most of our cardio equipment. A lifting platform. We have some bikes, treadmills, Stairmasters, so you can do some cardio. Weightlifting in the other room. And again, we're encouraged to do an hour a day. So we have annual fitness testings that we have to perform at.
So here at PFA, we work 48-hour shifts. So that means we're on for 2 days, and then we get 96 hours off, which is 4 days. And we have rooms here that we stay in. We could be up sometimes, some nights, and other times we get to sleep in our rooms. But here I can show you a room right now, and we have 3 beds for the shifts. And those beds get pulled down. We have Murphy beds, so that we don't have to share beds. We all each get our individual beds. And when you come on duty, you just pull your bed down and and then this is where you sleep. We also have a tone selector, which is super cool. We can actually select our tone so we don't hear the ladder if you're on the engine, or vice versa, which is something that kind of helps you get some more sleep throughout the night. So here at Station 1, we actually have 9 individual rooms, and each of them do have 3 beds. So it's kind of nice. We don't have to share rooms, and we can all have our own little sleeping quarters. I guess back before I was here, it used to be an open sleeping arrangement, which sounds like a lot of fun. But we also have, like, we have to do our laundry here. We have to do a few things that like that you just do at home. And then right here, when we're sleeping, we actually have the ability to go down the fire pole, which is where Dragon was before. So it just makes it easier for us to get to the rigs. And then we have our laundry room and bathrooms, just all like we would be at home. Like, we all have to be able to do our chores and keep up with our own stuff. So this is our one of our like meeting areas that we can come and do individual classes, or we can sit up here and talk tactics and stuff. So that's something that we can do from time to time. Yeah, it's just another room for us to kind of sit down together and talk.
So this is our apparatus bay. This is where all the engines and trucks where they park when we're in the station. Inside here, this is our decon station. This is where we can come and wash our gear, wash our hands. After we come back from a call. If we need to decon anything, we can do that there before we go into our living areas. So, and on that note too, we don't wear any of our gear inside our living area. So anything we wear on a call, a medical call, fire call, or anything, it will stay out here in kind of a dirty area, and then we'll clean up before we go inside. In this room here, we have some storage lockers. Every firefighter here at Station 1 has a gear locker, so they can store their equipment and their gear here when they're not on shift. Again, this is engine 1. Pretty much a pumper engine used for firefighting, fire attack and whatnot. We also go on medicals. Also stationed here is Tower 1. We saw that a little bit earlier, parked outside doing their rig check. And that right there is Tower 2. That is a spare tower truck. Anytime any of our ladder trucks throughout PFA land needs a repair, or going for an oil change or anything like that, the crews will jump over on that. So it is a reserve. Over this way, we just have some other storage rooms, not too exciting. As you can see, we also have some fitness equipment up here. A lot of individuals like to work out upstairs in a more open area than downstairs in that tight weight room. We also have an air compressor here. We can fill our SCBA cylinders from here. So if there's a fire out in the system, the ladder truck and Tower 1 is our other aerial. They hold about 40 air bottles. So crews, if they use air on a call, they can switch out with the tower. They'll come back and refill all the bottles. So we can also fill bottles if we do some training, anything like that. So we have that capability here. And then over here, this is our gear washing. So our bunker gear, we wash that stuff out here. And like I said a little earlier, all of our dirty stuff will stay out in this area and not go into the living area. So it's set up specifically to wash bunker gear. This area here is where we work on our chainsaws, keep them running. Some people do ride their bike to work instead of driving. Thanks for visiting today. Glad you got a tour of Station 1. Your next stop will be at PFA Station 2.